What I believe is like, don't listen to anyone. Everybody's scared. Everyone tells you how things worked out, but it worked out for you that way. You can't do that. No, you can't do it. No, are you crazy? How are you going to do that? How? So the whole thing is just, and always believe you're great, even before anybody else believes it.
What's going on, YouTube? Your boy Kavi-R Kicks coming back with another video. This ain't gonna be about no sneakers and nothing. Like, this is like a couple days ago, one of my homies sent me a link in a group chat about, there's a video from another what are the YouTuber, and he's put those, like, I didn't really pay attention, I just watched it today, right? And it's pretty much on YouTube. Like, it's probably on my only video I'm gonna do talking about this, and it was Unbreakable kicks with this what is it? Let me see. Trying to remember the title of the video. Like, how to buy. The video is how to buy Jordan 5 Off-White for retail during All-Star Weekend, Chicago 2020. I mean, so like I said, I just finished watching the video just now, and honestly, like, usually, like, first of all, you say, like, people come go to his page for the, like, either you go to, because, like the Unbreakable Army and all that stuff, like, like, he gave a couple reasons why people come, like, one for information, and he's talking about, like, the information and don't support him. I'm like, how, if I go to your page, that is support. When I sit down and take time out of my day to watch you, like, 8, 9, 10-minute video, that's support you, like, if nobody watched a video, you wouldn't be who you are. You wouldn't be where you at tonight. You wouldn't have been able to retire from your job early at 20, however old you are. So that's one. So people do support. And then secondly, like, honestly, the main reason right now I go, like, I can't even really say I go to this page for any information, really, because I still do sneaker news, J23 and stuff like that. So, and honestly, like, I don't think it's anybody, like, nobody has been able to fill that information void since Pino E is, like, I don't know what's going on with Pino E, but I mean, he got off the scene and then hasn't been back in well over a year, 2 years maybe. It's been a while since the last time we heard from Pino E. But getting into what I was going to get into with the point of the video was, with him saying, in order to get a sneaker, if we want these for retail, you gotta get up and go to Chicago. And I'm like, my man, you was the same, like, you was on your YouTube channel not like about a year and a half, 2 years ago, same motherfucker talking about, I can't be at the sneaker cons, these event, that event, because I work. So just 2 years ago, you're done, like, you said there, like, you can't get you couldn't do anything because you work, and now you're sitting there like, now you're kind of attacking motherfuckers at work that can't get sneakers. Like, you've entered into the reseller realm. So now you're trying to, like, I don't know what it is, what you're trying to do, but, like, act like you had a job last year. Now, I mean, like, I have a career. I just moved from New York I moved out of New York to a different state, as you guys know if you watch my videos and stuff. And, like, just getting sneakers where I'm at right now is a hassle. I gotta drive, like, the area I live in, we don't really, like, my area right here don't really get any real hype releases. So either I gotta go back to New York to get hype releases, or I gotta head further, like, to a different, like, head further north from where I'm at to get hype releases. So, like, just that alone is that's just a lot of miles, a lot of work, a lot of time just to get regular sneakers. So, like, now with you tell me, like, if you want the hype releases, you gotta come to Chicago. Like, if you don't shut the fuck up with that dumb shit, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard, my man. Like, I heard people getting Delta flights for $92, like my man. You saying that, yeah, the flight is $92. How much is the hotel? I gotta eat them days I'm out there, right? Like, I gotta get around them days I'm out there. Like is a sneaker store in the fucking airport? It's not. So you looking at one price, you thinking like a fucking, you thinking like a, you're thinking like, you thinking like a reseller, and then you're kind of like not realizing, my man, you live in the city, you live in Chicago. Well, I mean, like, how about you move to New York and talk that same shit? Move to Minnesota, talk that same shit. Move to Idaho, talk that same shit. Now I mean, move to any of these other states, not in Chicago. Like, move to anywhere where it's more than a 4 to 6 hour drive from where you at to get back to Chicago and talk that same shit. When you realize you gotta get a hotel, you gotta eat, you gotta get, like, either you gotta take like cab fare to get around, well, you Uber everywhere around, or a car rental. By the time you're done with that, you got a $92 round trip plane ticket, and not to mention, all right, you're talking about Spirit Airlines, all this shit, where you gotta pay for baggage. You're gonna go out there with no baggage, and you gotta pay. Like, if you get one pair, maybe you could take that as your free carry-on. Yeah, but then if you got a check bag, that's $35 one bag. Yeah, it's $35 for a check bag. Well, then me personally, like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it's $35 per check bag on Delta. So we talk about like another. So if I get one bag, $35. If I get two bags, all right, we talking about, we're at what, $70? Yeah, we at 70. So 92 plus, like, 92 plus 70, you're already over 100. You're damn near 200 in your hotel room. Like, yeah, the flights might be cheap to get out there, but I'm pretty sure the hotel room's not gonna be cheap. So you get, let's say it's sneaker releasing the 17th, 15th, no, the 7th, what am I talking? The 15th, 16th, well, actually, 14, 15, 16. 3 days of sneaker releases, right? So let's say you get out there, you land on Friday, you leave Sunday. You got to get hotel room for 2 days. You got to eat for 2 days. You got to go around, like, you know what I mean? You got to get transportation for the 2 days. You know what I mean? You just made a video. You just made a video just a few minutes ago, crying about you got a little bullshit ticket for, like, I guess double parking down in downtown Chicago, trying to get sneakers. You just had to, like, you look visibly shaken by a bullshit ticket. But like like, you could have took that ticket and eat that as a call to, oh, that's a little bullshit plane ticket out there that you like, it's only $92. I don't know how much the ticket is. Like, me being from New York, where I think has some of the highest ticket prices, I think a double parking ticket is like $115 in New York. And I don't even know if you would double park. I don't know if you would park by a hydrant or what. So let's see. So, like, right now you're talking to $162 for what is it? $162. That's just for bags and baggage and the plane ticket, right? Now, Hotel Chicago All-Star Weekend. Now what I'm doing right here is looking up hotels in Chicago. So right now, so remind me, we had already had $162. Then, like, I'm seeing hotels $279, $289, $309, and this is per night. So we talking about you staying there. We gonna call it 2 nights. Well, it'll be Friday, night, Saturday. So it's 2 nights. So let's say I'm going to try to find a cheap one. Let's do and again, I'm not from Chicago, so like my price range is going to be. Like I say, it's one that I'm going to go say is this one at the airport for, where was it? The Red Roof Inn at $44 a night. You can stay in there 2 nights. So now, looking up a Uber, like, again, not from Chicago. I found a cheap hotel at the airport, right? So Uber from the airport one way right now. This is not surge pricing All Star Weekend. I'm talking about right now today. Right now, if I was there right now, $63.85 one way. So now let's just say, for instance, that's just the price. So you gotta go, you come there, you fly in, get to your hotel. Friday, like you fly in Earth, so Friday morning you're driving. Friday evening you fly, land, go hotel straight to State Street to get what sneakers releasing that day, right? So it's $63. We're gonna call it $60 even, right? So now this one round trip is $120. Two round trips, so it'll be 120 plus the 120. We're at $490 right now. We ain't even get no fucking sneakers yet, my man. We haven't purchased a single pair of sneakers yet. Right? We already at $490. Have not purchased one pair of sneakers yet. So you're like, oh, you got to get off your ass and go do it. Like I just paid $490 because like $225. At this point, I might as well pay a reseller. Because I'm not even talking about when you get back home. You probably got to take a cab or you back home, so you might be able to get a ride from one of your peoples, go out to take you from the airport, go back home, whatever. So whatever like that, you can say that's what's what, right? All right, so the off-whites. So the off-whites is $225. So $490 plus $225. So $750. So right now with one pair, that's if we only get the off-whites, right? Then let's see, we gonna do it, and we gonna add. I think it was $200 for the Chicago, them Chicago joints. Then it's $170 for the. Because if you're out there, you might as well just get off your shoe. So it's $170 for the what's some drinks out? What was them drinks? The UNC to Chicago drink. So right now we had $1,085. Didn't add taxes into this yet. So this is $185 before taxes. So and like Unbreakable said, Chicago got high taxes and all that shit. So you know that price gonna shoot up to something else. So we talking about like $1,100. So now let's just say, because you go onto the GoDaddy, and we can do some quick math right here. So he said like complain about the resellers. Like if it's not complaining about the resell, it's really what it. So $275. $275 plus the off-white the off-white fives might get this number stupid or something like that. Calendar, go to the, that's the other joint, the New Beginnings pack. That's another $350. I ain't even think about that. Know what I mean? Well, the New Beginnings pack, well, those I could actually, I could scratch those out of the equation because those come out tomorrow, so we can scratch those out of the equation. But there's going on shoes that's actually releasing in that weekend that you'll be there. Plus $250, $525. So these are the only joints that they really charging real crazy numbers for right now is these off-white joints for $1380. So it's $1380 for them joints on the GoDaddy right now, and those are the highest. But like just for but if you just go with what's the joints? I'm trying to remember the name. It's slipping my mind right now. If you just went with the UNC and the Chicago, and the Chicago, the Red Cement Chicago, the Red Cement 3s, you're sitting at like $505. So you're actually saving yourself, even though you're paying the reseller at that point, you're actually saving yourself about like after taxes, you're probably saving yourself well over, I'll say $500-$600 maybe somewhere around there. So, but Unbreakable Kicks to just come out like with that whole like, oh no, just come out, stop getting, like, you gotta get up off your ass and do, like, nah, man, I do get up off my ass and do something. I go to fucking work every morning. I go to work every morning. I got a son. I'll make sure he's in school. I can't just send him off to stay with somebody so I can go get sneakers, man. Like you, luckily, because of us, the same people that you're kind of like, if you don't realize the people that you're shitting on, you try to put that bullshit. I'm not talking about everybody. And when you say you're not talking about everybody, you're talking about the people that actually get up and go out and do it. Now, they go out and do this shit, like, nigga, some of us have actual jobs. Some of us have careers. Like, luckily, because of us that watch you, you were able to go off and retire from your job early so you could be there for those releases and stuff. I mean, like, it's the people that go out there and follow it, like, hit your link and buy your little, go get the little Soul Premise sneaker bags that you over advertising on your page and on your YouTube and on your Instagram, you know what I mean? Now, I mean, people buy your merch so they could go do all that stuff. Know what I mean? So, and just, to me, it's just crazy that you feel like you're just talking like that with that kind of like, it's really like, nigga, the audacity of you to talk like, nigga, like, cause I'm pretty sure I heard, like, I think it was another Off-White, no, it was, I can't remember what the shoe was, but it was releasing exclusively in New York, and you sat on your page. If I can find it, I'll go and find it. But you sat on your page and cried like a little bitch about it. Like, oh, why they only do this? At that time, you was working, so you understood. I don't know what the fuck happened between like then and now that you forgot that you had a job at some point. I mean, like, you legitimately made a big deal over like, it was in New York and you work, so you ain't in, you're not gonna be able to go to New York to get the shoe and this, that, and the dirt. I mean, I lived in New York. I wasn't able to get the shoe because it was that crazy. Also, when it released, I was at work. Like, you see the common theme here. Not everybody, you're thinking everybody is complaining is in your position where they don't go to work every day. They have some kind of source of where they work at home and make their, where the majority of it, that's where their income comes from. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, when you start making videos trying to attack people for shit, make sure you're not attacking the people that make you, that put you in a position where you could be standing out, you could get out there on a Tuesday or a Friday evening, Friday afternoon or Friday midday to go to go to downtown Chicago and buy a shoe. I mean, where you don't got to work on Sunday so you can fly out. You don't got to work so you can fly out on Friday to be in the city to do something else. I mean, like, I work. I got to work. Like I said, I got a whole family I got to deal with. So, like, not deal with, but I had a whole family to take care of. So that's not like that. Just flying out to Chicago for some sneakers is not an option. All the resellers going out and doing all this shit. Like, I understand it's the game. Like, how about stop crying out? Like, stop telling us as stop making the like the whole sneaker game and the resale market the consumer's fault, and talk to Nike. You were like, again, you were talking that like, oh, they need to make more pair of these. They need to release more PEs. There's a lot of stuff you was talking about when you was working that was you wanted to be able to get, but now you not working, and now but now it's like you forgot. You one of them motherfuckers that really forgot where you came from. I don't know, but anyway, I'm like that's the end of my little rant right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure Unbreakable Kicks never gonna see this. I mean, but like, oh shit, I didn't even do my introduction. So anyway, didn't do the introduction. Y'all go ahead, leave your thoughts on this video. Let me know what you think. Leave that down in the comments. As usual, I mean, remember to like, comment, subscribe. As usual, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and I'm out later.